Hey folks, Florida Trailblazer here, checking in the Ocala National Forest, and I'm on the Florida Trail here, going through the forest, and I'm hiking up towards, I think it's called Buck Lake, and right now I'm passing by this pond along the Florida Trail. I started at SR 19, that's Route 19, the scenic byway that goes through the Ocala National Forest. There's a trailhead there. You can go the other direction towards Alexander Springs, or you can hike the other direction, which is where I'm at right now, towards Buck Lake. And there's also a campground up there. Well, this pond right here, according to my data book, is called Brook Pond, but it's also known as Dora's Pond as well. Let's take a walk down here on this little trail towards the pond. But it's beautiful out here to see this clear blue sky. Look at this sun right here beating down through these pine trees in this beautiful forest. And it's just turned winter time here in Florida. We're in late December, and it's about 70 degrees, and there's a nice gentle wind just coming through the forest right now, and it is just absolutely amazing. It's one of the best experiences I've had in a long time hiking. It's so peaceful out here. The water looks so calm up there, and there's this little trail. It takes you through this grass down to it, and I'm sure at one time the water was all the way up to here. You can see the water line, but over the years the water has receded. It's drying out. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Well, I'm gonna get back on the Florida Trail here. I'll take you up there and show you where that's at. As we escape back into the trees out of this clearing. Okay, back up into this trail. All these pine needles on the trail right there. And there's the trail, goes that way. Here's a sign on the tree for the pond, a little dedication. Dora's Pond, in loving memory of Dora K. Elliott, May 29th, 1953. June 21st, 2000. So, now we're filming this in December in 2012, 12 years ago. And now this is dedicated. It's amazing to be here. We continue on the Florida Trail this way now, up towards Buck Lake. Alright. What I'm going to do right now, folks, is get my map out and I'll show you where we're at. Bear with me. Enjoy the view while I get my map out here. It's in my pocket. Here we go, and my data book as well. Here we go. Florida Trail data book. It's pretty beat up. I use it a lot. But in this data book, what's neat about it is it tells you a detailed description of things along the trail to look out for. So for example, you can see I'm not sure if you can see it in the video that good, but right here at this part, past Brook Pond, and that's where we're at right here, or Dora Pond. It's labeled as well. And then I got my Florida Trail map to show you. Right here is Ocala National Forest area, where this green box is where I'm at. Flip the map around, and I mentioned SR19. Take a look at this red dot right there. That's the trailhead I started at, and you can go this way towards Alexander Springs, or up this way towards Buck Lake and the campground. And this is where I'm at right here on this Florida Trail, the orange. So there you have it, folks. Hope that helps you out to give you an indication where I'm at on the Florida Trail right now. Okay, let's get back and get walking. Now we're hiking along the banks of that pond. It's a little bit higher up. You can look down upon it as you walk along this trail here, and hiking into this palm meadow kind of scrub area here, where it's a little bit more open. And it gives you a chance to see the blue skies. The trail begins to open up a lot down here. Alright. So I got a mile or two until I get up to Buck Lake. I'm going to continue hiking this direction. And there's the pond that we were just down by. So as you traverse the trail, you get a great view. And Florida Trail goes back up into this forest here away from the pond now. That's where I'm headed. Oh, look at this. There's a little mini pond. Probably part of the same pond at one point, but it's starting to dry out, as I mentioned. It leaves behind these little miniature type ponds. It's just a little hole now, water in it. Seem to be going up a little bit in elevation, hiking up away from this pond area. Yep. Turn direction on the trail. Definitely going away from the pond. Folks, I want to continue on this trail, and I'll check back in with you shortly in a couple miles once I hit the Buck Lake area. But I hope you enjoyed this little experience so far along the Florida Trail here in Ocala National Forest.